Hi everyone, it's Nick. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be doing my annual Amazon roundup. I do this like once a year around this time of year, and I just kind of talk about all my favorite products. This is my 2024 video. We're doing all my favorite Amazon products for 2024. I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I love the convenience, and I know you all do too, but I also hate that like the AI generated photos and there's just so much cheap plastic crap on there. I don't know, I find you have to really wade through to find the good stuff. And so these are my personal favorite items that I thought that I actually own that I want to share with you all. So let's get going. And really quickly, I'm just gonna do a quick disclosure so that I'm transparent about everything, because I think it's really important for like people to be transparent about how these things work. Basically, everything down below in the description there is an affiliate link. I've linked a list of all of the products I talk about in this video and also every individual product. If you're interested in, you can click there. It does help out the channel. I get a small kickback if you click on the link. You don't pay any extra for the product. But this video itself is not sponsored by Amazon, and the difference with that means that Amazon has not paid me to make this video, hence why I said they're really annoying. Like, guess what? If they're paying for an ad, I don't get to say that because they approve the video. They did not approve this. I can say what I want. Now, does it still affect my decision of making this video and like the products that I put? Maybe. Like, that's up to you to decide. That's kind of on you to be like critical consumers of internet content. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You decide. Don't click on the videos if you don't click on the links if you don't want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, do what you want. The links are there for your convenience. Go ahead, but I'm not paid to say any of this. But I am paid through the links. Whatever. There's your disclosure. Let's get going. Okay, first up on my list is going to be a countertop kitchen appliance, because if you also know me, you know I adore a countertop kitchen appliance. I own every single kitchen appliance you can think of, but the one I've enjoyed the most this year, besides my air fryer, which is still classic, it's the Cashmere air fryer. I should link that as well. Didn't make my list, but now that I'm just thinking about it, I do use that constantly. It's the best air fryer in my opinion. Well, it's the only one I've used, but I think it's good. I read all the reviews and all the other pro cooks here on the YouTube enjoy it, so I'm like, it must be good. But the one I wanted to talk about was the Ninja Creami, because I love the Ninja Creami. If you're like me and you're trying to eat healthier and like you're kind of going with like the high protein, low calorie stuff, where you're trying to just like do your best to get your protein in because it keeps you full for longer and blah, 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 blah. We've read all the things, right? You're on the same wave as me. I know you are. So we're trying to kind of like do more protein, but we also like don't want to do like, we still want to enjoy things and not every protein. We don't want to eat just chicken breast forever. So enter the Ninja Creami. I don't know how this machine works. Like, I don't really understand the wizardry that is able to turn skim milk into ice cream, but I don't question it. I don't question the science, and I just don't ask too many questions sometimes. You know what I mean? It's better that you just don't know. So, you know, you throw a Fairlife shake from Costco, which I'm another massive fan of, and you throw this in the Ninja Creami, and you can get what is basically kind of ice cream. Is it ice cream? No, it's not. I'm not gonna make it up and pretend it is, but considering it's like low calorie and you're getting all your protein in, it's amazing what this machine could do. You can get creative with Jello packets. You can get creative and throw fruit in there. You can put like some Oreos in there if you're feeling fun and flirty. You can do so many different things with this Ninja Creami. I don't know how it works, as I said, but you can turn like a lot of things that ought not to be ice cream into ice cream. And I love that. Feel free to have a good time. It was a viral appliance this year for a reason. This is a good one, trust me. Okay, next up on my list is gonna be the Lulu Candle, which I have right here, hold on. This candle, I've talked about this candle before because it's just my favorite candle. And I do buy different candles sometimes, but I keep coming back to this one because it's got like sandalwood and jasmine, which makes it sort of like earthy with the sandalwood, a bit woodsy, but also a little bit floral at the same time. I don't know, I find it the perfect balance of a candle. It's the Goldilocks of candles. I don't like anything to be super fruity and weird, but I also don't want things to be like really floral, but like this is just kind of a nice little balance there. The other thing I really enjoy, by the way, from H&M Home, this is not an H&M Home video, but I'm just making up as I go, is down here I've got this oil. It's this like patchouli oil situation that they have here. I have that in a candle as well, and I really enjoy that. That's from H&M Home. I'll link to that. Again, Amazon, if this was an Amazon video, they wouldn't if Amazon sponsored this, they wouldn't let me talk about other retailers, but I don't care because that's also good too. Those are my two favorites this year. The, whatever it's called, patchouli. Hold on, I have that candle right here. It's this one. It's the Sublime Patchouli. This one from, what is this? Rich patchouli with sweet hints of orchid and fig. Delicious. So this one is also really good, but from Amazon, it's gonna have to be the Lulu Candle. It's like, it's just that balance of like earthy and floral, but not anything sickly sweet. It's enjoyable. It's my favorite candle and I love it. Next up is gonna be the Suprus, which is is it Surplus? Suprus. Like I didn't been doing that the wrong way the whole time. Suprus candle lighter. This little candle lighter, I talked about this in a video last year, and I have seen how many of these candles you guys have, these like candle lighters that you guys have bought. They're amazing. You basically like, I'm gonna do this like this, like the influencers do. Hey, you know what I mean? How they all do that, even though it doesn't work. You like click this, can you see this? Anyway, it basically just has a little zapper and you can use it to light candles effortlessly without the need, it's like smokeless. So it's like without the need of necessarily like whipping out the barbecue lighter or that little lighter that's gonna burn your finger or what have you. And it's just super easy, very portable. You charge it through a USB. You can light anything. People take it camping, which again, like as you all know, I don't do, but some people are, I'm a bad Canadian who doesn't camp. It's just like, humans spend a long time getting in, like I enjoy the indoors. I'm an indoor cat. I'm not an outdoor cat, okay? So I don't really like, I don't really love the camping, but this is great for that because you can just like, you can just light everything on fire when you're doing a little campsite. How cute is that? So you can do whatever you want with this one. I use this for candles and using it around the house. So much easier than using a lighter. And it's like under 10 bucks and it usually goes on sale. It's probably on sale for Black Friday to be honest, but usually $10. I mean, you can't argue with 10 bucks. It's a great stocking stuffer. Chuck it in there, you're good to go. Okay, next up is the Babyliss. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing these names. It turns out it's not just the Swedish and the IKEA videos that I don't know how to say. As you all know, I got a facial hair this year and it has basically been my entire personality for all of 2024. How does he do it? How does he keep that beard, you're thinking? Well, 2 items, both like these little razors. First of all, I use this around like the neck area. People also use this in their head if you're like one of those guys that like shaves their head. This is a really great one. And they're gold, which you could think is gaudy. I think it's fun. So I like a little bit of the bling to have some of these gold things. And this is the Babyliss Pro. Sorry, it's got all sorts of little hairs on it. This is also really great too. And this is what I use as my beard trimmer. The reason I got this one is because this is the one my barber told me. Shout out to Leo, who has been cutting my hair now for about 5-6 years. And he's really great. And he uses it. And if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, it probably is good enough for you. So give this one maybe a fair shake and give this one a shot. I've just had like other ones, like the Conair ones and whatever that have just died, or transparently, I've lost the attachments and therefore making it useless, or the charger. Most of the time it's my fault. I can't really blame those brands, but this one, I haven't lost anything. And so that's good. And it's also expensive. And kind of like, you know, when you buy an expensive umbrella, you don't lose it, but then when you buy the cheap ones, you like lose them all the time. I feel like that's the case here. I think I'm gonna hold on to my charger just because it's a really expensive razor and higher quality than the one I had from Costco or whatever I had before. Okay, next up is gonna be the Staag electric tea kettle. This was a buy once, cry once situation. I'll be honest with you. This is not a cheap kettle, okay? This is not your $30 Black & Decker that you can find over at Target or wherever you choose to buy your electronics. This is not your Walmart kettle, okay? But this is a nice kettle. This is nice, okay? It's got this sort of like gooseneck design. You could buy one that doesn't have that, but it's nice for pour over coffees because you feel very fancy with your little ritual in the morning. If you're the person with your matcha tea or your pour over, that's great. I personally just have it with tea in the morning because I have mentioned before, I no longer have coffee in the morning. A lot of people are like, Nick, you talk so quick. Like, how many coffees are you on? 0. I'm on 0 coffees now, you guys. I'm just on black tea. Could you imagine? But I use this kettle. This kettle is beautiful. You can get the handle in walnut or oak. I chose to get it in walnut. It's a black kettle. It's sleek. You can like press the little dial to like get the exact temperature that you need. So if depending on matcha or your teas or your coffees need to get to the optimal, it's a bougie kettle, you guys. This is not your cheap and cheerful kettle, but you buy it once, it's a luxury item, and it's a kettle that will last you a lifetime. I love this kettle. Can I just say, side note, why do Americans not have kettles? I've like known a couple of people, including Eden, that like don't have kettles. And it's like, oh, Americans don't have kettles. We microwave our water. Oh, honey, no, we do not microwave water for tea. The British are crying at the idea that you're microwaving hot water to throw in your tea bag because it's important that it's the right temperature to get optimal steeping, okay? I think you need to understand that. And there, you just are not gonna get that. You're just not gonna get that from a microwave, okay? So get yourself a kettle. Even if you don't get the expensive kettle, get yourself that $30 kettle. That is an appliance that everybody should have in their house, in my opinion. If I come over and you offer me tea and you're microwaving my hot water, I'm judging you. But thank you for the tea regardless. Okay, next up is the cleaner to end all cleaners, which is the Folex. I've mentioned this in Amazon videos and on Amazon videos before because I just absolutely love it. Listen, I'm not saying it's the best cleaner on the planet. I think I just did, but it is the best cleaner. And I can't say I've tried every cleaner. Okay, this is not a cleaning channel, obviously, but it's really good. And every time I post about the Folex, the comment section lights up with people saying it really is the best cleaner. If you have pets, if you have kids, if you have lots of like stinky creatures in your house that need to be cleaned up after, the Folex is the best bet. It cleans up any stain. I've spilled turmeric on my couch, which is smart when you have a cream couch. Any mess, any spill, any whatever, chili pepper, whatever, hot sauce, it doesn't matter what it is, the Folex gets it out. I have yet to come across a stain the Folex doesn't get out. Maybe you've got a wonder cleaner that I don't know about, but I don't think you do because I think it's all about the Folex. I have been using Folex for about 15 years, and I remember when Sophie was a puppy, she's 11 now, like we used the Folex all the time. It got rid of all the stains that I had. It's the best cleaner. You can buy a 1-pack, you can buy a 2-pack on Amazon, go check it out. Okay, and then next up is the Conair lint remover, which is one that I need to do for my couch. Actually, I should do that. I'm gonna do that in a minute, and I'm gonna throw some B-roll on there so you can actually see, but like those little pills that you get on your clothing or on your furniture, this is what you need, okay? It's safe. I've yet to snag. Don't sue me if it snags, okay? Sue Conair, don't sue me. But I've yet to see it. You basically just rub it on over there, and it like all those little pills are just really annoying. They're just like rubbing off your jeans, your clothes, whatever on your furniture, or blah, blah, blah on your sweater. Oh, I have a sweater that I need to do that. Anyway, that reminds me. And then you can just sit there and use your little Conair, and you just clean them all off, and all those little fuzzy balls are just gone, and you can move on with your life. This is great. It's super cheap. Are there other ones on Amazon? Sure there are, but I've never tried those ones, and this is my video, so I'm just gonna talk about the one that I know, which is the Conair. I bought the Conair because it was a reputable brand that I didn't think was gonna snag my couch and ruin my very expensive sofa. So that's why I bought it, and I have so far been impressed with the results. Okay, next up is this super adorable waterproof lamp that I bought. I bought this because Eden told me about it because she was influenced. So Eden was influenced by somebody else, and then she influenced me, and now I'm influencing you. Okay, so this is how this works. And it's because some person put it in their shower, which it's an odd choice to have a lamp in your shower, but I'm here for it actually. Like it's a bathroom lamp that is waterproof. You can put it wherever you want, and it's touch, there's a little touch button, and you can make it work no matter where you are, and it's completely waterproof. I buy it for outdoor. And the reason I like it is because sometimes I find with lighting, like you can't really do a lot of really good lighting outdoors because it rains. And so it's not always really easy to find great lamps that are gonna work. This one is super, super cute. Again, it's just a little touch button there, and you can sort of like change this dimmable right there on the little button, and it works for outdoors. So I can just have this sitting there on my little side table with all my new little article patio set that I got in the summer, and this one is super, super cute. Okay, next up, we're going intimate for the next couple, but I don't care because you know I just lay it all out here on the channel, and that is the Tushy. So here we go. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because we go to these spaces here on the channel because I just don't care. Bidets are great, and I feel like people don't talk about bidets enough because they are obviously, people don't like to talk about pooping, and I get that because obviously it's a private matter, but let me just say, you need one of these. Okay, remember the pandemic where everyone was fighting over toilet paper? Well, guess what? You don't have to do that anymore because now you have this. But it's more just like, I'm just gonna say hygiene and leave it there. And you're just gonna know that, and we're gonna use your imagination and your best judgment, and you're gonna get yourself a Tushy. This thing attaches to like 95% of toilets, which of course means that when I moved into this house and I realized that I bought the Tushy and it was not compatible because the toilet that was here was part of the 5% of toilets that it did not work for. What did I do? Did I get rid of the Tushy? No, I did not. I did not. I got rid of the toilet. I actually changed up the toilet, which now that I think about it seems extreme, but it's like, you can't go back. Like there's no going back because this is a hygiene issue. You need to get a bidet. The Europeans are right. The Japanese are right. They've got it figured out. We need to get on board. And I was telling you right now, I'm using all of my influence, the power that I have here on the internet to tell you that you need to get some sort of bidet system. Do you need it from Amazon? No, probably not. You can go somewhere else if you feel like it. You can get one of those little cool Japanese toilets if you have the budget and you want to do that, that's cool. But the Tushy is really easy to use. It takes no time to set up. You just get the plain basic one and you're good to go. Just get the Tushy. Also, let's talk about something else taboo in the bathroom, which of course is these pimple patches that I also bought this year. Now, also straight up, you can buy these at Costco. So feel free to use, if you can find them at Costco, go for that as well. You can get them in sort of the medical vitamins section of Costco, or you can just buy them on Amazon. That works too. These, they come in like a clear and then they come in like an opaque. I don't really know the difference, except the clear ones I guess are better by day, so you can actually wear them out and people don't even notice that you're wearing them. I'm gonna blog this in the same sort of department as some of the other things I've talked about, which is I don't understand the science, but essentially you put these on where you think you're gonna get a zit, and then you wake up the next morning and it just like sucks out whatever has been in there. Gross, I know, but again, we're talking tushies, we're talking pimples. These pimple patches are great because you can just leave them on overnight. I've never worn them out. Like, I'm pretty sure like people would, I'm not gonna put them on like a video. Like, I'm not that confident that people can't see them, but overnight you put them on, you wake up the next morning and whatever magic is in these stickers. That's what they're like stickers. I don't understand it. The Koreans, they nailed this one because it's some sort of a Korean beauty product. And I am not one to talk about beauty products here on the internet, obviously, but this is definitely one that you should consider. Just have these in your back pocket. You just never know when it's gonna come out. And you just, you know, it's the subterranean ones that you know are coming up that are like coming soon. This is what that's for. Okay, next up, favorite Amazon product is gonna be the Scrub Daddy. These ones you can also get at Costco or like anywhere, but you can also get them on Amazon, so that's why they're in this video. I love the Scrub Daddy. It's a cute little, it's a genius little product. And people are like, how good could a sponge be? A sponge can be really freaking good, okay? It's soft when warm, it's kind of stiff when cold, so if you need like to scrub on those like hard to remove stains, like that's the time to do it. You have it with the cold water and then you use the warm, it's good for all of it. It also is really well designed with like its two little holes for the eyeballs, because you can use that for like chopsticks or like round things that you wanna put inside the little holes. It makes it really easy to like do that. So it's actually smart that it's got the little happy face. And then the smile is actually the smile for spoons. How freaking clever is that? This was a Shark Tank product, I believe. Probably the most successful Shark Tank product ever to come off of the show. This one is a winner for me. Again, I think you can buy like a 6-pack sometimes when they come in at Costco. They're not always there, but you can definitely always get them on Amazon. And there's also the Scrub Mommy, which they said works like twice as hard, which feel free to read into that in terms of gender. But basically, I believe the difference with the Scrub Mommy, someone tell me the difference. I actually don't know. But I think it maybe does more like polishing or something. I'm not sure. Someone's gonna comment and I'll let you know. Just read the comment section, someone will tell you. But yeah, the Scrub Mommy does something a little bit different. I've never tried that one, hence why it's not in my video, but that's also another option too. And I'm sure they do a Scrub Daddy, Scrub Grandma, and a Scrub Baby, and I'm sure they do the whole line, but I'm not familiar with those. But the Scrub Daddy itself is awesome. Okay, next up, it's gonna be these 2-pages curtains that were just sent to me by 2pages. Full disclosure, they sent me these curtains, okay? We're all the disclosure around here. Didn't pay me though to say that or to give me any money. They just gave me curtains. Anyway, these are really great curtains. I needed some for this place because I didn't have any in my last one, and I love these curtains. These are like a linen. They have some that are 100% linen, and they have some that are like a linen blend. I got the linen blend ones, which I really enjoy. They feel like linen. Honestly, I've tried the sample pack of everything, and I tried them all, and they feel very, very similar. So I wouldn't really be like too concerned to not have the linen versus the hybrid. They're all beautiful fabrics in my opinion. Lots of colors, lots of fabrics. They offer lots of detail, which I enjoy. So they have, yes, their own website, but they have a whole ton of stuff on Amazon as well. These are feel very luxurious. You can really choose a lot of like your pinch pleat, like all your different designs on however you sort of want your curtains to look like. There's a ton of customization involved there. And as I said, you can have like all your dimensions and stuff organized right there and get them sent to you. So these are really great curtains. They're very popular. A lot of people love them. I saw like a bazillion reviews. So I kind of like reached out and were like, hey, these curtains look great. I'd love to take a look at them. And they were like, yeah, let's send you curtains, which is obviously a wonderful perk of my job. But yeah, they're really great and I love them. And that's why they're in this video. Okay, next up, countertop kitchen appliance part 2 is going to be the Beast Blender. Now, listen, I was always a Vitamix man, okay? I've loved the Vitamix for a long time. I bought my Vitamix in 2000, and when did I move back from Amsterdam? 2011. I remember because I got off the plane and literally a week later I got a Vitamix because that's how desperately I wanted one. And so I love my Vitamix, and I had it until like a year ago. And then I got rid of it because it was just really bulky and taking up a lot of room, and I didn't find myself making like 14 liters of smoothie every morning. So I wanted something a little bit slimmer, a little bit smaller. So enter the Beast Blender. This is, I believe, a lot more of an aesthetically pleasing blender than the Vitamix. Sorry, Vitamix people, but it just kind of is. And I really like the size and like the to-go features that it really has. I mean, to go, I don't really leave the house very often because I have this job, but you might leave the house. In which case, having like a to-go situation with your Beast, I think is the way to go. So you can just make a smoothie and then you just pop the lid on, and then you can take it right to work. It's got a cute little handle on it. I think it's great. I think this is a really nice looking blender, so I don't feel bad about leaving this on my counter, because you know me, if I'm gonna leave something on the counter regularly, I would like it to be aesthetically pleasing. And the Beast blender fits the bill, and it sort of has like its little, it's just a really strong, powerful blender. That's the thing with the Vitamix, right? It's just such a good blender, and blend techs are really good as well, but I would say this one has become sort of this new niche, sort of smaller, super powerful blender that is really popular, and I have had it for a good 8 months or so, and I've really, really, really enjoyed it. So definitely a big fan of this one. Okay, so that's it for me, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm gonna link here to my last Amazon video that I did, because there might be there's some items in there that I didn't talk about this one. I think the last one was very cleaning focused, so you can take a look at that one. I know the Folex is in there, but there's a lot of other cleaning products and maintenance products that I really loved. So go check out that video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.